Okay, good morning, everyone. How are you doing today? Good morning, online. Good morning. Okay, so I hope you're doing good. So, did you completed your practicals? Very nice. Okay, the same sound should come every day. Okay, the same sound should come every day. Okay, good. So, very good. So, what you did was you logged in as a root account and you created a IAM user, right? And then you have given admin permissions to your own IAM user, and you didn't work on that. You created a new IAM users and you played with that, correct? And also, what you need to do now, from you need to sign out, and every day you need to log in as IAM user only. Every day you need to log in as what? IAM user. So when do you log in as a root account? Just in case, if you want to see anything related to billing, or and also anything related to if something goes wrong with your IAM user itself, then you need to log in as a root account. Until then, don't log in. Okay, keep your IAM user like that only, and then log out and then log in as IAM user. And I told you yesterday, roles will be created. 1 or 2 roles will be there. Those are default roles. It will not get deleted. Just keep it. Okay. And IAM is completely free. No need to worry about anything. But the best practice is once you have done with the practicals, clean it up. Clean meaning which the IAM users, test IAM users that you have created, the test groups that you have created, all these things should be deleted. So, there is no harm, but not good not to keep like that. Yeah. So did you bookmark the URL also? Do you see this? I already bookmarked. Online, can please confirm. Can you see my screen and can you hear me well? Okay. Do you see I already bookmarked it here? So I just click on it. Root account is not good for practices, sir. Srinivas, again you're asking the first question. Is it recommended to use your root account for your daily practice? No. Why? Because it has a full permissions. In fact, IAM also has a full permissions because you have given admin permissions. But in real time, you will not be using root account. You will be using only IAM user. And that too, need to set up MFA for your root account also? You need to go to security credentials, right? Next time I will not give that hint also. Okay, you need to find out and do it. Okay, it's good for you. Okay, so let's go and log in. Hmm. Hmm. But you should have MFA. If you have MFA, you can save. If you don't have MFA and you saved, anyone can log in, right? Yeah. So if you have MFA, no problem. Okay. Come. Okay. So 10 policies we can attach by user or group. If you want assign more policies, you tell me. Maximum how many? 10. Maximum how many? 10. If you attach, if you want to go for more than 10, remove previous one. But I want that also. No. 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 You need to create inline policy. What's that? Inline policy meaning in inline policy you can have multiple services. Managed policy meaning one policy, one service only. But inline policy, we can write how many ever we want. So basically you can go for inline. Today we'll see inline. Okay, let's go to IAM. Now you're all comfortable with the console or not? So you're not new to the console anymore. Okay. Okay. So in yesterday's class, we have seen how to create aliases. We have seen how to create users. We have seen how to create groups, right? Now let's go for policies and roles. So now let's click on first, before going to roles, let's go with the policies. So if you remember the policies, we have policy structure. We learned about policy structure or not? What are the three things that we have in policy? Version. Okay. You took the screenshot, no? Let me open for you. Don't worry. I'll open it for you. Okay. See this one, the right side one. See this. Read it for a minute. I'll give you a minute. Go through it. Okay. Okay. So a policy structure consists of what? Three things. What are those? Version, ID, and then statement. What is that? Version, ID, and statement. So do we need to worry about the version? No. So do we need to worry about the ID? No. So main thing here is what? Statement. Again, in statement consists of SID, as we no need to worry. Effect, what we should be? Effect should be allow or deny? Allow. Effect should be allow. Principle, it should be for user. Action. What exactly that user needs to do is what? Action. Resource. On what resource that user need to do the action is the resource. You got this? If you remember this, let's go and quickly tell me how to create a user. First, let me create a user. Create user. Name. What's the name? Give some name. Tarun. Huh? Anthony. Who is Anthony? No one. Huh? Give your own names. Yeah. Okay. Mark. So Tarun. Check and check. Check. I want to create. I am user. Auto generate. And this one. Uncheck. Click on next. Here, I'm not. Okay, let's go to the attach policy, but I'm not attaching any policy. I'm not attaching any policy. I don't want to give any permissions to him. So next, and then create user. User got created. Okay. Does the Tarun has any permissions? Tarun doesn't have any permissions. So now what I want Tarun to do is, which is the service that you know end to end now at the moment? Which is the service that you know now? IAM only, right? Which is the service that you know more? IAM. We can create policies for IAM also. We can create policies for EC2 also. We can create policy for S3. For every service, we can create policies. Yes or no? Which is the service that you know more is IAM. Should we go and create a policy for IAM? For IAM service, we'll create the policies in IAM. Policies where to create? In IAM only. To which service I'm creating now? IAM only. Can we create any other service also? Yes. Can I create EC2 policy now? No, because you don't know about EC2 yet. Can you create S3 policy now? No, because you don't know about S3. As you know IAM, for that reason, I'm creating which policy? IAM policy. So let's go and create. So my requirement is, policy chumma you cannot create just like that. You need to have a requirement. You tell me, Tarun, I'm giving permissions to my account to Tarun. To which service I'm giving? IAM. To which service I'm giving here? IAM. You tell me here now. You tell me What kind of permissions will give for him? Why I want to give admin? Admin meaning I can select manage policy, no? Today I'm doing what? Inline policy. So we should not give admin to the any user. Remember that, right? So what kind of permissions will give to Tarun in IAM? What we can do in IAM? In IAM, what we can do generally? Create users, create groups, create policies. Yes or no? All these things we can do it or not. So now what I want Tarun to do is, I want Tarun to create users, update users. What? Create users, update users. Create groups, update groups. That's it. I don't want to give any other permissions. Customized policy. Yes or no? I don't want Tarun to do all activities. I want him to work only on what? 4 things. What are those? Create user, update user. Create group, update group. Can you give any other permissions also? But my requirement is now only these 4. I want Tarun only to create users, update users. Or else he can create groups, update groups. Nothing else he should do. He cannot create policies, he cannot create roles, he cannot do tags, he cannot do anything. Only 4 actions. What are those 4 actions? Create user, update user. Create group, update group. This is my requirement or not? Do you ask me, sir, why only 4? No, right? So it is my requirement. I can have how many ever you want. But at the moment, I want only 4. At the moment, I want only 4. Okay. Should we create a policy for this? Yeah. Should we create policy for this? Ready? Okay. Good now. If you are creating the policy, what is that policy called? Inline policy. What is that policy called here? Inline policy. Good. So how to create a policy? Do you see on the left side? Policy. Nana, these are all managed policy. What you said, administrator access, these are all managed policy. But do I need to give a managed policy now? Managed policy contains only 2 types. What are those? Either full access or read access. Does it have these customized permissions, full permissions? No. If we need to have customized permissions, then we go for inline policy. And also, before I creating the inline policy, let's take an Excel sheet, for example. I have asked Tarun, hey Tarun, go and see what is there in that Excel sheet. Modify, create users, and then update users, I said. What he did, he opened. If he opened first, all the data should get listed, no? First, all the data should be listed. Then only he can read. Yes or no? We have 2 things here. List, read. Say that. List, read. So first, all the data need to be listed. And then what he can do, he can read it. Without listing, can you read it? Without read, can you list it? So we can list it. So list, read will combine all the time, remember, in policies. So we need to list, read. And what is next thing for him? To update user. The question here is, now I have said, hey Tarun and everyone, in that Excel sheet, update user, I said. There are 500 users are there. Now I asked, Tarun, go and update user. What is the question that you ask? Very good. Which user? Which user meaning here? How do I identify the user here? Using? How do I identify user in the policy? My online people answered. Offline people? Huh? Huh? Louder. Louder. One more. So let me create one more user here. So Suresh, there is Suresh. There. Okay, so I'm creating Suresh. Okay. Okay, so So he's having, let's say, for example, permission. Any permissions is fine. Okay. Assume that there is a user here called Suresh. Okay. Some multiple users are there. Okay. Now my requirement is what done here. And let me go and create groups also. Couple of groups. What group? Which group? AWS group. You can select persons. I'm just going creating a normal group, create group without any permissions. Next here, another group. DevOps group. I'm creating users. You can attach permissions also, no problem. Okay, so what I need is, let's go to policy. And here, I want to attach a policy to Tarun. So Tarun need to log into my account, and what you need to do, 4 actions you need to do. What actions? Create user, update user. Create group, update group. Create user, he can create it. When I say update user, the question is which user? Tell me which user he can update. Which user he can update? Suresha, any user is fine. Nana. I'm giving permission. Tarun can manage which user now? Suresh user. Update user meaning I need to give who's ARN? Suresh ARN. Create group is there. Create group, he can create a group, normal group. When I say update group, which group he can update? Tell me. Which DevOps groups? Huh? Okay, let's take DevOps. And I need to give the ARN of this DevOps there. Getting it? Now you have a requirement. First, you need to analyze the requirement. Then only we can write the policies. Now let's go and create a policy, Nana. Okay? Let's click on here, create policy. Okay. As you are very good in JSON. As you are very good in JSON. Are you very good in JSON? Come. As you are very good in JSON, that's why I'm not directly going to JSON here. Right? So do you see it's here in JSON? So if you go to JSON directly, you have the policy. Do you see the structure of the policy? What is this here? Version. Next, what we have here? Statement. In statement, what we have? SID, effect, action, resource. So if you know JSON, directly here, you can go and write the what type of actions that you need. But do you know the parameters? What exactly? Create user update. Do you know? No, right? For that reason, what we do, Nana, we go to which word? Visual mode. I told you that you need to write a code. What we have here? Policy editor. I told you, the tools are available. What tool is this? Policy editor. Okay. So let's go to the visual here. And then here, select a service. Which service I need to select here? I am. To which service you are writing the policy? I am. Okay. Okay. Now, effect. Allow or deny? Allow. Good. Next here is manual actions. Nana, if I select here all IAM actions, what does that meaning? Full access. Very good. What is that? Full access. So IAM : star meaning full access. So in this IAM, he can do everything. That is the meaning of : But do I need to go for and give full access here? No, I'm not going it. Next here is, read with me, guys. What is this? List, read, write, permissions, tagging. So let's go and open one by one, and whatever is our requirements, we'll select that only. So now let's click on here, list, and you see in list we have so many available here. Should I? Okay. Okay, now I told you we need to list and we need to read. So what you need to list? Users. What you need to list? In order to update the user, first what you need to do? You need to list users and also list what? Groups. Pick up where it is. List users, list groups. Do you see list users is here? List groups. List groups. That's it, bhai. I want only this. I don't want Tarun to do anything extra. I want only these two. But if required, can I go in list policies also? And wherever you want, can you go and select whichever you want based on the requirement or not? But my requirement is only to list groups and list users. Clear? Next what? Okay, now list will start with what? List. What is the word? If I put list star, what's the meaning? All list. That meaning he can list all. But can he write anything? He can only list. He can only what? List. Okay, now read. Read will start with what word? Get. So if you put list star, get star, that meaning what? Read access. What is that? Read access. Full access or read access? Read access. Getting it? So here, which one I need to select here? Get group. Get group. Get. Where is that? Get users. Middle, second. Thank you. Good. Yes. Do I need to select anything else? I want only this. So read. After that, what write. And what he can do? Create user. What he can do? Create user, update you. Thank you. So create user is there, update user. Next, create group, update group. Update group is here. Create group. First call the yeah. Yes or no? Do I give permissions to delete? Do I give permissions to delete groups? No, why? I want only to create user, update user, create group, update group. Understood? Is it mandatory to select only these four? No, based on your requirement, you can select it. But I'm giving an example for now. Okay. So I selected whichever you need. Open permissions. Do I need to do anything here for policies? I don't want Tarun to do anything related to policy. So I don't want. So do I need allow him to tag any users? I don't want. Strictly no. That's it. Okay, now it is asking for next coming to what none here. So all this part is action part. What is this here? In here, if you go for, do you see this action part here? So effect, we have already selected what? Allow. And then here mainly whatever we have selected is what part? Action part. Now we need to go for which part? Resource part. So now question here is, it is clearly saying resource. If we say all, that meaning what? Update user meaning all users he can update. Update group meaning all groups he can update. But do I give permissions to update all users in all groups? Which user you want to update? Suresh. So what I need to get here? Suresh, ARN we need to get. So do you see here? Do I need to all a specific? Fantastic, specific. Now it is asking group user. Which group? DevOps group. Okay, select. So do you see this here? Add ARN. Select it. So ARN is already here by default. You got it as you selected group. What is the name of our group? DevOps group. So do you see? Either you can write it here or copy paste the ARN. Copy paste the ARN. So here, click on add ARN. So I already added the ARN or not? So if you don't know the ARN, what you need to do? Go to groups, DevOps group, and do you see the ARN here? Okay. And similarly, I need to select the users. Which user? Suresh user. Suresh has ARN or not? Copy this. And now, next here is here, add ARN. Which one? Copy paste the ARN. Can I add multiple groups and multiple users if required? Yes. Understood here? So resource part understood now? On which resource that he can do the actions is what? Resource meaning here. Next here is what? Conditions. Conditions completely optional for you. But what I can do is, I'm restricting Tarun very badly. What he can do is all these operations that what I have selected, I want him to do only from particular IP address. He cannot do it from home. If you want to do all these activities, he should be inside the company. Company meaning company has IP address or not? Sample IP address, I'm just putting it here. Their example IP address. And this guy, Tarun, should be MFA authenticated. Then only he can do all these things. Otherwise, no. These are all conditions. Mandatory or optional? Optional. It's optional. And you understood how I have selected here? Whatever the things you have selected, if you just go to JSON, automatically JSON code is generated. See, do you see this here? I copy this and I'll put it in Notepad for your do you see that now? And understanding JSON is not a rocket science, it's very easy. Let's go. Version, right? Statement. In statement, what we have? SID. Effect is allow. This is the action part. In action part, which service? IAM service. And then what you can do? Create group, update user, update group, get user, create user, get group. And on which resource you can do? DevOps group and then users. And condition what? MFA should be true. And then what is in list users? List groups. Yes or no? If you know, developers know the JSON, they can develop like this. But if you don't know, what we can do is we can use the help of Visual. And I have selected which services here I am. Like this, can I select multiple services in the inline policy or not? Now what I do, click on here, next, and call it as here 9 a.m. first policy. So give here create policy. Policy got created, but I need to apply to whom? Tarun. I need to apply to Tarun. That meaning I need to add this policy to Tarun or not? Can you tell me how to add policy to Tarun? Go to users, go to Tarun, add permissions, attach, and here 9A policy, next, add. Now if Tarun log in, he can do only those things in my account. Understood? And remember, this is the first time that you are seeing the policies. Once you keep on, in our entire course, we'll be creating multiple policies. But here for now, what you need to understand is how to create policy. You should understand. You understood how to create a policy? To make you more confidence, I'll show you few examples, IAM policies. You tell me what is that policy is doing. Let's play something. So sample AWS IAM policy, for example. Okay, let's say there is something here. Let's go. See this policy and tell me what it's doing. I am user policy only, but what this guy policy is doing? Full access. What access? Read access. What access? I told you, get the list, both combine as a read. So in that parameters, get to so many things are there or not? Get to and then so many things. So get star meaning everything he can get it, information. List meaning everything he can list it. But can he write? Can he delete? Can he update? It's only for what purpose? Read purpose. Which resources he can read? All resources. Star meaning here, all. Good. This one we have done. Tell me this. First see what is doing everything. Which group? Exactly. Tell me, backside, what is doing? Adding, removing users to the group. Which group? Developer groups and operator. Yes or no? Is it difficult to understand the policies? Like this, right? So here, effect is allow, action is, which service is this? IAM. What you can do? Add user to the group, remove user from the group. And first of all, if you want to add, remove, he need to get the group or not. And then which group he can do? Developers group, in operators. In these two groups, he can add or remove the users. Yeah. Hmm. See, what is that? Exactly. EC2 full access to which region? Mobile. Fantastic answer. On all the resource. Resource meaning here star. Which service is this? EC2. Colon star meaning all permissions. On which resources? All resources. What is the condition? Requested region is AP South -1. AP South -1 meaning Mumbai. So only Mumbai. Only Mumbai. So the condition is only Mumbai. Fantastic. Hmm. Exactly. That is how you should say. EC2 full access from a particular IP address. Very good. Very good. Conf meaning bucket name. Okay, that's a bucket name. Tell me. What? Can you come again? One more time. Try to tell. Huh? Uh, deny to S3 bucket. Correct. So here, exactly, online. Very good. So what is doing here? Effect is deny. To which service? S3 all. On which resources it is denying? Conf bucket. In conf bucket and whatever inside it is, everything is getting only on this bucket, it is deny. If I put here allow, then he can do all, he has all access only on these buckets. You understand? So now I have a requirement that I created two bucket. My bucket, your bucket. My bucket, your bucket. When you log in, you should access your bucket. When I log in, I should access my bucket. I should not access your bucket. You should not access my bucket. In that case, this policy is good or not? So like this, we'll be doing a lot of things in coming days. But you all understood now, familiar with the JSON policies? Everyone online? Clear? Fantastic. Very good. Online CC, please. Yes, for federated user also, we can create inline policies. I told you, in organizations, management account will manage the member account using SCP. Using what? SCP. What is SCP? Service control policies. The one which we have written is policies only, inline policies. Okay. Very good. Yes, you can. Guys, here I have written here how many statements are there? Only one statement. Can I write multiple statements also? Yes. Avinash. Avanish. Yes, you can. Okay. Very good. Nana. So that is how you write a policies. Now let's go to what? Roles. Does order matter while writing policy? No. Doesn't matter. Okay. Now let's go to role. What is a role? Temporary access without credentials. Say that. Temporary access without credentials. Okay. Now I'm giving you one real-time scenario and we need to create a role for it. Okay. Let's play. See here. My requirement is I have one EC2 instance. What is this, Nana? This is EC2 instance and that too Linux EC2 instance. Which one? This is Linux. And from this Linux EC2 instance, I want to access what? S3. What I want to access? From this Linux machine, I want to access S3. Tell me, how do I access? Using CLI. Using what? What machine is this? Remember, first of all, when I say the machine Linux or Windows, if it is Windows, open the browser. If it is Linux, what is the software that you need to install? From Linux machine, if you want to access AWS services, first you need to install what? AWS CLI. So AWS CLI you need to install. And after that, what I need to do? Keys. What I need to do? I need to configure the keys. Then configuring keys on the EC2 instance, good or bad? Here, bad. So now what I need to do for this? IAM role. Very good. What I need to create here? IAM role. Now I will not say anything. You need to tell me. I create IAM role. What is trusted entity here? Which one is trusted entity? Fantastic. Permissions? Very good. Permissions, yes, sir. And this role, we need to attach to whom? EC2 instance. This is scenario 1. Scenario 1. Okay. So here what we need to do, Nana? We need to create a role. What we need to do? Create a role. In IAM, remember, in IAM, we will create a role. After creating a role, what I need to do here? I need to attach to EC2 instance. Did we learn how to launch EC2 instance? So for that reason, what we do here in IAM is we'll create only role. Can we use the role now? We can only create the role. When time comes, when we go forward in the services, every service definitely we need to create and attach a role. But as we are in only in IAM service now, we can only create role. But can we use the role? We cannot use the role. Can we see roles in action? No. So what is here? We need to create only role. So can you tell me how to create a role now? Let's go. What is it here? Create a role. Okay. What is the first thing that here you need to select? Trusted entity type. What is it you need to select here? Trusted. What is our trusted entity? EC2. So EC2 is the AWS service, AWS account, AWS service. So here, which one need to select? EC2. And click on here what? Next. And then it is asking for permissions. What is the permissions I need to select? S3, either full access or read-only access, whichever. Next, that's it. Role is, I'm just putting 9 a.m. first role, what EC2 role. Understood how to create a role? Creating a role, we need to do it in IAM, but how to use a role, we'll see in coming days. So that is scenario 1. I'll tell one more scenario and I will not tell you anything. You should tell me how to create a role. Okay, na? I told you this scenario already. Assume that you have EC2 instances. How many? What are these? 3 EC2 instances or many? Exactly at 11 p.m. it should stop. How do you do it? What's that here? Lambda functions. Lambda function. Now tell me, does the Lambda has permissions to talk to EC2? Does the Lambda has permission to talk to EC2 here? Answer is no. So two services will talk to each other? Two services will talk to each other, yes or no? No. So how do they talk to each other? Using? Fantastic. IAM role. Now you tell me what is trusted entity. Permissions. This is the batch that without any jerk, you are giving the answers for the roles. So every time my previous batches, what they do is they will say what is ulta all the time. Trusted entity, they will say EC2, permission, they will say lambda. But this batch you understood very nicely, and it's really good, really good. So remember, I told you whom need to talk to whom. Lambda needs to talk to EC2, but the lambda has courage to talk to EC2. Who need to take as who need to take? IAM role need to come to lambda, and role will talk to EC2. Remember like that. Good ma. Can you create a role for this requirement? I will not tell anything. You tell me. Go to roles. Create role. AWS service. Here, more commonly used services are these two only. Lambda. Next, here what I need to select? EC2 full access. Click on next, and I call it as here 9 a.m. What role? Lambda role. There are different scenarios for that. So create role, I'll tell you. So when you select here create role, so if you select here EC2, so here bottom you see there are different. In EC2 only we have, you don't understand because we haven't touched EC2 yet, right? For that. So you know just only EC2. In EC2 we have spots, right? There are schedule instant there. So we'll talk later on that. Whenever I skip something, better, good for your. Okay. Is it clear now on the roles? I have given first scenario, and this is also this is second scenario. Scenario 2. Should I give one more scenario? This scenario you know already. What is this? What concept is this? What is that? Switch role. What is that here? Switch role. So now this is my account or not? This is my account, and I have another account here. I have another account, and these accounts need to access my account. So without credentials, without creating IAM user, Tarun needs to log into my AWS account. How? Using roles. Using what here? Roles. So what I need to do, I need to create a role to whom? Tarun. And how do I identify his account using AWS ID or not? So now you tell me how to do that. Create role. Now this time you tell me AWS service or AWS account? AWS account. Now you see the differences. AWS account. This account, another account. Another account. So what I need here? AWS ID of Tarun. Online people, can you give some AWS ID? Your ID? Just one ID is enough. Just copy paste your AWS ID. Okay. Now ID Ritesh number. Okay. Rashmita, I'm checking yours. Okay, enough. Manoj and Rashmita I have. So I'm taking Rashmita's. Okay, instead of Tarun, I call it as whom here? Rashmita. Rashmi. Huh? I call Rashmi. Okay, fine. So here, AWS account, another. So indirectly, I'm giving permissions to whom? You call Rashmita. Okay, what is that? Rashmita. Okay, let's go. Click on here. Next. And what kind of permissions will give to Rashmita to my account? What access? Which service? Service. Rashmita needs to log into my account and see and access what? S3. Which service? S3. Select anything. Which one? S3 service. Let's say S3 full access I'm giving. And whose role is this? Rashmita role. I told you. Now I created a Rashmita role here. Do you see Rashmita role? And I told you URL will be generated. Yes or no? Do you see here? Do you see? URL will be generated which is valid for 1 hour. So how to check that URL? Go inside it, Rashmita, and do you see this URL? And its maximum session duration is? So what I need to do? I need to give this URL to whom? Rashmita, and she will log in direct to my account without credentials. Without credentials to my account. You getting it? Mm, 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 mm. Can you see this URL once? You will understand. See that URL once. HTTPS signin.awsamazon.com. What is the next one is? Switch role. What is the role name? What is the account? If you see this URL, then you can. So do I need to put any? Okay, that is, so I will give this URL to Rashmita and she will access directly. There is also another way. Assume this is Rashmita's account. And what she need to do? She need to click on switch role. I told you, two ways are there here. One is she can directly access the URL. Another one is switch role. If you click on switch role, if she click on switch role, see, let's click on here, switch role. I'm opening and it will ask. So account ID it is asked. Do you remember? So now I'm Rashmita. Now tell me to which account ID I need to log in. Ria's account. What is the alias? Ria Cloud. What's the role name? Rashmita role. That's it. Click on switch. I cannot switch because I'm in my account. Can I switch to my own account? No. So Rashmita needs to click on switch role and she will be logged into my account. Is it clear? So this is called here what role and what concept is this? Switch role. And you have 1 hour, right? You can click on edit and change it to maximum 12 hours. How many hours? 12 hours. Clear? And for Rashmita, what kind of permissions I have given here? S3 full access. But anytime I can remove and add permissions or not? Anytime I can go ahead and then revoke the sessions or also or not? If Rashmita is doing some nasty things in my account, for example, I'll get to know and then click on revoke active sessions. So she will get logged out from her account. Getting it now? Now, you tell me how to create the same thing. I'll take one more Manoj role. Tell me how to give permissions to Manoj without IAM user. Create role. AWS account. Another account here. Put it here. Next. What kind of permissions will give for him? Lambda. There is nothing in my Lambda. Right. So Lambda full access. Click on here. Next. And here I call it as Manoj role. That's it. And I need to give this URL to Manoj. So click on Manoj role. And do you see the URL here? URL. So here only what will change? Only role name will change. Understood? Online, is this clear? How to create roles for other people? Online, CC? Nice. So everyone understood your roles and policies concepts? Anytime you can delete the roles also, no issues. Okay. Nana, clear? Before I go to the next one? Offline, clear everyone? And I'm asking multiple times, okay? If it is not something clear, please ask me, right? So there's nothing hurry here. I'm going very slow, right? So yeah. Fine. Before I go to this accounts identity providers, let's go for what here? Access analyzer. Say that. What it is doing? It is analyzing the access. I told you there are two access. What are those? External access, unused access. Yes or no? Okay. So here we have external access and then unused access. What is the meaning of external access? Now, to whom I have given access to external here? Rashmita and Manoj. These two are external access or not? And then I have created a user here. Who is this here? Suresh. For Suresh, what kind of permission? Let's give some permission. What is the permission I have given? EC2. But did he access at all? He has used at all? So that will come under unused access or not? External access meaning from my account I have given access to the other people. Now assume, now I created it, but in real time, you are the admin of IAM and there are so many developers created external access like this, given the permissions to some other accounts. Is it good to give like that? So as a admin, as a AWS engineer, we need to find out all the external access or not. If we want to analyze, find the external access, what we need to do here? Go to Access Analyzer. So click on Access Analyzer. Yes, it will. So, okay, Zakir is saying, if we try to log in, does the Manoj URL work for us also? Will it work? It will not work. Because what is the AWS ID? Different, no? So Rashmita needs to first log into her account. From her account, she needs to log into my account. It is not whoever knows my URL, no one can log in. Because role I have created with the ID. That has to be matched. Zakir. Okay. See Nana here. We have external access findings and then unused access findings. So should we go and create analyzer? Click on create analyzer. Which one you want? External or unused? So let's go with for here external and then here name. Just remove all these things and call it as external access. Correct. That's it. Nana. Here, what do we need to do? Click on here, create analyzer. So this will go and do the scan of my entire here roles. I have so many roles are there now. That's why it will take little bit time. After some time, we'll come and see here. External access we will get. How many things we will get here? How many findings we'll get? 2 findings. One is Rashmita and another one is Manoj. 2 findings we'll get here. So similarly, can you go and create unused access or not? Click on here, create analyzer. Which one? Unused. So just give some details here. And then tracking period. See, specify number of days of tracking period. Findings will be generated for that access that has been used more than this. So if it is not used since these many days, then I'll get. Do I get now? No, because I just created, right? So I just created you can put 1 because just now we have created, you don't get a report, but I'm just creating it. So Nana, current organization, current account. Current account, not current organizations meaning what? Group of root accounts. What is that group of root account? So we don't have any organization. I'm just going for current account and click on here, create. For external access, did I create? I created for the entire organization. Let's delete it and then create it for delete analyzer. Tell me now how to create it again. External user, create analyzer, external access, give the name, current account, and then create. Organizations meaning, remember, group of root accounts. But do we have any group of root accounts here? So for that reason. Is it clear on the analysis access here? Access analyzer? Super. Next, what here? Credentials report. So credentials report, I told you, if your manager asks, hey, I need the details of each and everything, what you do? Just click on download. So once you click on download, an Excel sheet will be generated. So open that. And do you see this here? All the information, I'll have it here. Let's say Tarun. So I have all the IAM users here or not? So Tarun and Tarun's ARN and when the user got created, and the password is there or not, and then password last used, that meaning when did he last login, and then password last change, and password next rotation, and MFA active or not, entire information about the user I'll get to know. Just matter of what you need to do, just download. This organization's activity I'll talk. So before that, here, what is here and here? Account settings. In account settings, we have what is this here? Password policy. IAM user will set the passwords, no? Whenever IAM user will log into my account and they will set the password, they will set the password. So here you can set here 8 characters minimum should be there, one uppercase, one lowercase, you know, right? That yoga style password, one ampersand, one, all these things, you can jumble things, you can put it. Okay. So say this here, security token service, say that. So that is also important. It's a certification question. So STS, what we call here, STS. STS is used to create and provide trusted user temporary, whatever the roles that we are using, no, roles in the backend, this service will work. Which is the service it will work? STS. Write down, this is important. So STS is used to create and provide trusted users and temporary security credentials that can control access to your AWS resources. They're nothing but roles only, right? What's the full form of STS? Security Token Service. Okay. That's it. This is a new one. You can just ignore this. Root access management, centralized root for your member accounts. Whenever I say member accounts, what is this concept called? Organizations. So before I go to organizations concept, is this clear till here, everyone? So what are the things that we have learned? Policies. Everyone, how to create inline policies, clear? Number 2, how to create roles, clear? In roles also I have given 3 scenarios, clear? And next I set up access analyzer, clear? In access analyzer, again we have set up external access and then unused access. After that, credentials report. Is this clear till here? Online tutors is clear now? What is the pending thing here left? Organizations. So let's go to organizations here. You know very well what is organization. Don't say group of root accounts. Managing. What is that? Managing multiple root accounts. We call it as here. You can manage through what? Organizations. Okay, now. So do you see this is my account or not? What is my account? RIA Cloud. What is my account here? RIA Cloud. Okay. For this, I need to change I have another account. Let me, okay. Let us clean up. First, let me show you that. Do you see this? Unused access. See, it has, how many findings it has given? 52 findings. So this one, these are all the things that I have, unused roles and policies. See, blah, blah role I have created, some EKS cluster role. I have not using this DevSecOps roles, right? I have been not using these roles, guys. So it has found all the roles or not here. And then coming to external access. Oh, do you see this here? Previously, I created a seed role. So do you see this here? All this will come under what? Access analyzer. Now you saw this. What will you do now? Remove it. So don't remove from here. You just need to go and delete what role? Manoj role, Sid role, Rashmita role. So what you need to go here? Go to roles and then try to delete it. Right? Rashmita role. Next, Manoj role, Next, seed role. Select all these things and then tag, delete it. But in real time, don't select like that and then delete it because they have created it purposefully. So you need to get in touch with, get approvals and then delete it. And is this clear here? Okay. So now I'm just going and deleting the analyzers. So external access, go to manage analyzer, and then what you can do, you can delete. And should I delete unused also? Manage analyzer and then delete. Okay, nice. So users also, should I go and delete it? I'm cleaning up everything, right? I'm cleaning up everything. So just go ahead and then delete. And should I go and delete the groups also? Okay, so to show you organizations concept, so let me go ahead and log into my another account. So do I remember that account or not? Come on. Yeah. Good. Okay, see. Let's go to IAM user. Which one here? Let's go to IAM user. There is a question from Srinivas. Srinivas, please try to put your question publicly. Don't send it private to me because other people can also see it. So the question from him is, sir, if you don't, can you please clarify my doubt? I have one root account. You try to answer. I have one root account and also I have created one IAM account in root account. So can I use that IAM account for a practice? Question mark. Or just I messed with those accounts. Can you please let me know, sir? Which one he need to use? Same thing. What you're doing is correct, Srinivas. So you have already a root account. Inside that you created a IAM account. And from today onwards, you should be using which one? IAM account for all the practice purpose. Okay, correct only. Okay, fine. See Nana here. Now, this is my normal account only. Don't think that I have changed some other account. This is normal, your type of account only here. And let me go ahead and talk about which one here? Organizations. Which one, Nana? Organization is a separate service. Organization is a separate service. In order to do the practicals on organization, how many accounts you need to have minimum? 2. You can have 2 or 3 your wish. So assume that I have 2 accounts. The one account which I have logged in now, and there is also another account. There is also another account. So what I do, that another account will become as a what account? Member account. And whichever I have logged in now is a management account. How your account will become a management account is go to organizations. What's that here? Organizations. Go to here AWS organizations. If you go to AWS organizations here, see Nana, for you guys, for you, enable organizations will come. What's that? If you click on enable organizations, you will get this page. By default, organizations are enabled or not? No. By default, organizations are not enabled. If you click on go and enable organizations, your account will become automatically management account. Your account will become automatically what? Management account. Understood? How to become a management account? How? Enable organization. If you go and enable the organizations in your account, automatically your account will become what here? Do you see this here? How it says here? management account. So now your account has become what account? Management account. Have you done anything? No. What you done? Only enable organization. Once you click on enable organizations, automatically your account has become management account. Now what is your job? We need to go and add member account. We need to go and add what? Member account. That member account can be your another AWS root account, or it can be your friend account. It should be root. Why organizations deal with IAM users? IAM organizations deals with what? Root account. So either you should have two root accounts. So this account you go and enable organizations, and it has become what? Management account. And you need to go and invite another root account or not. That another root account can be yours, another root account, or it can be your friend's root account. So just now, for now only, shake hand to your neighbor here, friend next to sitting, who is next to sitting to you, and get the information about your root accounts. What you need to have? Only just ask, give me your account ID number. That's it. What we need? Account ID. The 12-digit account number is here, no? You just need to take from your friend only that. Okay? Okay, now. Your account has become what account now? Everyone say? Online, put in the chat. Your account has become what? Management, because you have enabled the organizations. Now what we do? We'll go and call your friend's account now. Ready? How to invite your friend's account? You already took AWS ID from your friend, right? So what you do? Click on here, add a AWS MDC, add an AWS account. You want to create a AWS account, or you have to invite existing AWS account? Don't create it, guys. It's not. You can create it, but again, if you click on this, it will create another root account for you, and you are the management account for that, and AWS will charge for that. So don't do that. Click on here, invite a existing AWS account. What you need to put here? Account ID. What you need to put here? Account ID. Ooh, no. Someone gave me the account ID, right? I will not putting it, because if I put, okay, do you see this Rashmita's account ID? Put it. Now I will be paying. She already gave account ID. If I put and click on here, send invitation, what will happen? If I click here, if you want, add how many ever AWS root account IDs you want. And if you click on your send invitation, what will happen is Rashmita, she will get an email. She will get an email saying what? Hey, Mr. Riaz has sent you an invitation to join to his organization. Are you interested to join? And if she click on yes, I'm interested to join, click on join. And what will become? And she will come here. This is my another account. I already invited, I have already added. What is my member account here? Riaz Dev account. So Rashmita account, if she joined to the organizations, her account will be shown here like this. Understood? And who is responsible for her billing? Myself. Because she's in my organizations or not. Whatever that she'll be doing, entire thing, so all the bills I need to pay as a management account. Everyone understood? So what you need to do, Nana, go and enable the organizations and then get your friend's AWS ID, right? And then send invitation. Your friend will get invitation. Ask him or her to join the organization. Once she click or he click on join, you will get like this in the bottom. Clear? Is it clear till here? They will not, just for only doing purpose. No, they are not doing anything, right? We will just delete it again. Right? Guys, see here. Clear? Huh? Is this clear till here? How to invite the member account? Clear? Okay. Now, this is how you manage the member accounts. Now, let's go for SSO concept. Remember SSO? Single sign-on. Which service is that? Huh? Identity Center. Fantastic. Online. Put it. Which one? Identity center. Shobha, don't say IDC. IDC is a bad word. I don't care. Okay, Shobha. So US people use this IDK, IDC, right? So because when I was working with one of my client, he said IDC. I got very angry. I went to my manager and said, I thought that was some other word that they are commonly used. And he said, don't worry, yes, IDC meaning I don't care. I said, why don't he care? Huh? How we are looking for? Yeah, fine. Yeah. Okay, Nana. Which one is this here? Identity center. Now, see carefully. I already wrote all the steps for you, how to set up. Don't worry. See this here. Do you remember this diagram? Do you remember this diagram? Okay. This is my account or not? What account is my? I already added a dev account or not? Where is my dev account? This is my dev account or not? Okay. Now what I need to do is I need to create a user called Tarun. I'll create a user called Tarun. Tarun needs to log into this account without IAM username and password. Generally, is it possible to log into any AWS account without IAM username and password? No. But I want Tarun to log into this dev account without IAM username and password. How? Which service we need to go and create users? Identity center. Where we need to create here? Do you see where we should go? Identity center. Where? In which account? In management account, go to which service? Identity center service and create what? Username and password. And give permissions to which member account? Dev member account. And then if I give credentials to Tarun, what he'll do? Tarun can log into my member account or not? Did we do this? Do you understand the concept first? Here, I am maintaining the organization. How many member accounts I have here? Oh, here in actual real time here. Only one. But in real time, it can be having many or not. Now Tarun came and joined the project and say, sir, I want to, and please give me credentials. And he need to work on multiple AWS accounts. Is it good to go and create IAM users for all multiple root accounts? No. What we need to create, where we need to create? Identity center. Go to identity center and create user and assign member accounts. Okay. Which service we should go for here? Identity center. Do you see here? Identity center. All these practicals you need to do. After that, I'll show you what to do. So Ulta you need to do. Yes or no? Two friends are doing, right? You and your friend are doing this. Assume. So you have enabled the organizations and your account has become management account and your friend account will be the member account. And in the management account, go to identity center, create a users. And then with that federated user, you are logging to your friend's account. You're logging to which account? Friend's account. Your friend created any IAM user, but still you are logging to the friend's account with the concept of SSO because that friend account is added as a member account in the organization. Okay, now let's go to identity center. Identity center here also, by default, identity center is not enabled. You need to click on enable identity center. Once you click on enable identity center, you will get this page. And what you need to do now? First, you need to create what? User. Do you see on the left side? Users. Add user. Question. So if I'm creating management and member accounts with my friend, and both of us root account setup management and member account at the same time, no. Guys, you have enabled organizations in your account and your account has become what account? Management. If your friend also enable organizations, that account will come under member account. Your friend account will also become management. Then you don't talk to each other. You don't talk to each other. They should not enable organizations. If you don't enable organizations, that will become what? Member account. Okay, Anu. Okay, see here. Let's go and add user. What's the user here? Who? Let's say Tarun. But you understand the flow? You understood the flow? Yes or no? Everyone, any questions? Online? Offline, any questions? Understood the flow or you want me to explain again? Yes or no? Simple. Yes, sir. Will we explain again? Okay, fine. So let me go again and do. See, Nana. Whose account is this? Okay, let's say 2 accounts are there. This is your account. Whose account is this? Your account. This is whose account is this? Friend account. Okay. So this is AWS account and this is also AWS account. And what you need to do is here by default organizations are enabled. Yes or no? No. What you need to do? Enable. What you need to enable organization. Once you enable organizations, this account has become what? Management account. Clear? And this account, management account. And what you need to do after this? You need to send an invitation or not? Yes or no, no, no? Send invitation. So this invitation will send to whom? Friends Gmail. Friends who? Friends Gmail. And what they need to do? Accept the invitation. Once she or he accepted the invitation, this will become what account? Plus member account. Okay. So assume this account name is Dev account. What account? Dev account. And this Dev account will come here or not? Like this. Like this. Your friend accounts will come like this. This organization structure. What we call here? Organization. In organization structure. So you will have your own account. Your account. Your account is what account in here? Management account. Management account. And your friend account is what in here? Member. Is it clear till here? Everyone? Online? I need your... Yes, everyone? Good. Clear enough? So this activity, we call it as what? Organization. Organizations. This is organization. This is one step. Second step is I'm teaching about what an SSO. What I'm teaching here again, SSO. Organization concept is done. Now I'm talking about what? SSO. SSO meaning what? Single sign-on. That meaning with one single username and password, they need to log into multiple AWS accounts. How many AWS accounts we have here at the moment? 2. So one is management, another one is member. So indirectly, how many member accounts are there? Only 1. But in real time, can you have multiple member accounts? Yes. So now in this management account, we need to go to which service? Identity Center. So, and then what you need to do? You need to create user and assign member account. What you need to assign? Member account. So what user this is called? Federated user. What user sitting here? Federated. Once you need to keep on creating users for your entire team. Where do you create? In the identity center. And then this user, you give assign member account permission. To which account you give the permissions? To this your friend account. And it can be multiple accounts or not. If required, you can give multiple accounts. But how many accounts we have? 1. Member account, how many are there? 1. For that reason, I create a user called Tarun and I'll give the permissions to which account? Member account. Now, this identity center will give URL. And this URL I'll give to whom? Tarun. What's the federated user I create here? Tarun. So now Tarun will open the URL and to where he will log in. Where he will log in? Member account. Where he log in? Member account. Did I create Tarun here? But without that, can he log into first member account also? Second member account also? Third member account also? How if he have assigned the permissions here? Got this? Everyone? Identity center URL. Once I created the Tarun identities, once I created a Tarun federated user in which service? Identity center service. This identity center will give you the URL. I'll show you now. And this URL I will need to give to whom? Tarun. And Tarun open his URL in his laptop. And then what is the username here? Tarun. Password, I'll give something. And then when he log in, he will get an console that this member account will be shown in his console. Once he click on it, he will log into this member account without username and password, without IAM username and password. Why he will manage? He's a user. I am the one who is managing it. He's just a user. He can log into this member account. Can he log into the second member account also? The third member account also? Yes. With one federated user, he can access multiple member accounts. His work, yeah. If he, why did I? End of the day, we need to do the work. Who will do the work? Tarun will be doing the work. So here, okay, you are wondering what he'll do here. Huh? See, this is my DevOps root account, and this is my developer root account. This is my tester root. I'll create a Tarun user, and I'll give permissions to DevOps root account. What he'll do the work here? DevOps work he'll do. And if I give permission to this member account, he will do developer related things. Like this, we can give the permissions. Online, is this clear? Okay. Can you please show me how to enable organization? Can you please show me how to enable organization? I am account to management. Okay. Srinivas, go to, guys, come on. If you go to organization, type it. So when I type it, organizations, for me it is already enabled. If you go here, go Srinivas, go to log into your AWS account and go here. And then here option will come. Just enable it. Okay. Okay. See here, everyone. Okay. Is this clear, everyone now? So now what we do, should we go and create an IAM user or not? Sorry, identity center user or not? So let's go to identity center. No, it is not independent, Rajat. It is identity center work with organizations. Yes or no? They both combination. Without only one, it will not work. Identity center. Let's go to identity center. Let's go to identity center. And identity center also will not be enabled for you. We need to go and enable it. Once you click on enable, you will get this page. And what we need to create now, we need to create user. Let's create a user. Click on here. And what is the username? Tarun. So here you can send an email, all the credentials to him, or else generate one-time password. So what's the password? Okay, what's the username? For example, tarun@gmail.com, right? And then Tarun, last name? Kumar, K. Tarun Kumar. Okay, and all these details you give. Click on here. Next. Can we create a groups also if required? But do you have any group now? Let's click on here. Next. And simply click on here. Add user. Once he add user, I told you he will give the URL or not. So let's copy this URL and then put it here. What's the username? Tarun. What's the password? Oh, that's a nasty password. Okay. Now click on close. What did I did now here? I have created only the user called Tarun. User called Tarun. Always go for Rajat, small letters. User called Tarun. Now, I just created user called Tarun, but did I assign Tarun to any member account? Should you go and assign to the member account? How on the left side do you see AWS accounts? So if you click on AWS account, and you will be able to see the member account here. Which is my member account here? Deva. Select that. Assign users. Click on it. Is it group or user? Select this and we have Tarun. And click on next. And do you see this here? Permission sets. Tarun will be doing what in that member account? Is he will be the admin, or can you create your own permission sets? Like Indian policy we created, right? If you click on create permission set, you can create your own permission set. But I'm here giving what? Administrator access. Click on here, next, and simply click on submit. Now what is doing? Now tell me. Now I'm Tarun is account. See, now it's created. It's created. So what I did here, I went to identity center, created a user called Tarun, and I have assigned Tarun to member account. That's what I did. Again, you tell me what I did in the identity center. I created a user and assigned this user to member account. That's what I did. Now, who am I? I'm Tarun now. Who am I? So I open a new incognito window. I'm Tarun. And I got these three details or not. So now I open this. I'm Tarun. What is it asking? What is the username? Click on next. Is asking for what? Password. Sign in. And it is asking to change the password or not. Change the password. Okay. Changing password. Set password. Now it shows. See. Now do you see this here? What it's showing? Why it is showing this to me? I'm Tarun. Why it is showing to me? Because in Identity Center, Ria sir has assigned Tarun to this member account. That's why as I'm Tarun, I'm able to see this member account. Now I need to log into this account. Yes or no? Click on here. Administrator access and see. Now I have logged into the member account with the username called Tarun, and I have full access here. Guys, understood? Is there any IAM user here created? So I created the user, the identity center federator user got created. And as I have only one member account, Tarun can able to log into one member account. But if I have assigned 10 member accounts, Tarun can log into all 10 accounts with the same username and password or not? That is called SSO. Got it? Got it here? So now he can do everything in this account or not? Yes. Okay. Now I'm just sign out. You tell me how to create the user now in Identity Center. Go to Identity Center. Go to Identity Center here. Rajat, I have given to management account only. Okay, go to. See Rajat, see I'm doing again. Add user. Name. Give some name. Ramesh. Okay. Ramesh, and here generate here and call it as ramesh@gmail.com. Confirm. Actually it will, but I'm not giving wrong email. No. Yeah. So Ramesh. Okay. Next. Click on next. Here Any groups here? No. Click on next. And then here click on add user. So what I need to do? I need to copy this and then paste it here. Username is Ramesha. Password is this. And I created user. Did I assign to the member accounts? How to assign? Tell me. AWS account. Next. As I have only one member account, I'm playing with only one member account. Right? Which one? Select this. You need to check it. And then assign users. Users. Which one? Ramesh. Next. And here, can you create your own permission sets also? So if you click on open, inline policies you can create, manage policies you can do. See, predefined permission sets are also there. So do you see here? Select whichever, or else go for custom preset, and then here, whichever that you want, you can copy paste the policy here. But I have created, and if you not, go for manage. Okay, let's give which permissions we'll give him. EC2, let's give EC2 full access for it. Let's create that. Call it as EC2 full access. Session duration, 1 hour will keep. Okay, I got one more here. I don't want to give admin permissions for him. I'll give EC2. And then click on, okay, it's gone. Okay, let's go again. Okay, go here and select this and assign users. Who, Nana? Users, which one? Ramesho. Next, now, whichever you want. Next, click on here. That's it. You cannot add Rajat. Right? So we provision is completed. Now what you need to do? You need to log in or not? So open a new Ignito. And do you see this URL is there or not here? Take this URL. Put it here. And what's the username? Ramesh. Click on next. Password is this. Click on sign in. Change the password. Password. And then set. Did he logged in or not? And then tell me guys, which account he has permissions now? Account. Open this. Full access. This is a management. This is a Rajat, you are asking, right? This is a console access only. Click on EC2 full, and he has access to only which service? EC2. Let's see here. He logged in or not, Anna? Yes, he is logged in, and clearly it says what permissions? EC2 Ramesh, and what user he is this? Federated user. He has permissions to only EC2. But if I go to IAM, does he has any permissions in IAM? No. Access denied. Can I control him or not? Getting it, Anna? I go to S3. Can he has? Do you have access users here? See, access denied. Everything. But if you go to EC2, he has full access. Clear, everyone? Clear? How to set up organizations and how to set up identity center. So don't worry. I have wrote everything, all the step by step here for you. So what you need to do is, again, 2 minutes. I didn't see the time also. Sorry. Okay, see here. What you need to do is, no, Rajat. So what you need to do is, Nana, enable. So two persons need to be together for this task. Which task? Only organization task. Previous task you complete. What are the tasks today? We created policies. We created roles. After that, access analyzer. You do it by yourself, right? Then go to your friend, sit next to next. And then what you need to do, your account, go to organizations. What you need to do, enable it. What you need to do, enable. Once you enable it, your account will become louder, management account. Now you invite your friend AWS account. And then your friend AWS account will become a member account or not. Organizations is done. Now let's go to which service? Identity center. You only go to your identity center, create a user, assign that to a member account, and then try to log in. Your task is done. And similarly, your friend also need to do this or not. So what you need to do, your account is already a management account. And what you need to do, you need to delete the organizations. What you need to do? How to delete organizations? Go to organizations here. Do you see here settings? Do you see this here on the bottom? Delete organizations. Do you see? If you click on delete organization, your account will become normal account. And the same thing, who need to do? Your friend. Your friend need to enable organizations and you will become member account. And let him do all the organizations task and then also identity center task. All these things, if you don't want to have one more root account. If you want to have your own root account, create it and do it by yourself. As you cannot create one more root account, use your friend's help. Is this clear? Will you able to do this? So by this, congratulations, we have completed IAM labs. Good for you. So one of the first service, and then we took deeper dive of this IAM, and from tomorrow, the biggest service of AWS, the monster of AWS, the Bhayanak service of AWS. Without that service, you cannot call it as AWS engineers. Without that service, you cannot do anything in real time. And that service is EC2. So from tomorrow, we'll start what, Nana? EC2. But what I want you to do it to complete all the tasks, whatever I have given. And I'll be uploading all the tasks in the Google Classroom also, today's roles task. Okay. So take this screenshot. Take this screenshot. Nana, in roles, you have 3 scenarios or not? So do the 3 scenarios. Sorry, I took so many minutes extra. Yeah. Hold on. Okay. Take this also. Done. Okay. This one. Okay. So I'll be uploading the task. So only these 2. If you want this also, we can. So uploading the task in the Google Classroom, please complete it. Okay. Super. Online, can we give me the final CC for today, please? Yeah, notes, right? Yeah. One and a half hour is very less. No? Time is flying just like that. Okay, so that is all for today. Let's connect tomorrow with the EC2 service. Until then, take care. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow. Don't miss the class. Bye-bye.